Given up on soft looks maxing. I've given up on it. Yeah. On a serious note, I've given up on soft looks maxing. There's nothing that I can do anymore about my looks. And once you get to this point, you get to a point where you're like, you know what? I accept my rating. And I'm willing to hard max one day to potentially change the trajectory of my entire life. But until then, I will sit back, I'll grab a boba tea, and I will sit with my looks right now and experience reality as a sub 5 or maybe like, I'll say a normie passing man, okay? With my crooked teeth, with my eyelid exposure, with my, lack of eyebrow, density, with my recessed maxilla, okay, and my zygomatic recessed just shape of my facial dimension. I will sit back and decide that, you know what, it is all over. It is all over. The best I can do is hard max, okay? And it's gotten to a point now, like, just get to the racks, bro. Just get to your money, get to your purpose. There are certain things that matter way more than your looks that you can improve on, rather than focusing on your looks right now with limited amount of leverage. Leverage is the answer, okay? If you want anything out there, it's gonna be predicated on your leverage, okay? Why did Elon Musk become a billionaire? Well, he leveraged his entire family, lineage, okay? He leveraged his father. He leveraged his ability to move from one place to another place. He leveraged his intelligence. So look at what you can leverage. And that's what I've been looking at. Like, what can I fucking leverage to get me to a different point in my life? Because I'm not happy about where I am in my life. And there's been times where I have. Like, when I got my job, when I was 23, I got my job. It was a retail job, okay? And, I was really quite happy about that. When I moved to Cape Town, when I was 21, I moved in with my buddy at the time. I was really happy about my place in society back then. But I guess this happiness of where you are in society is an oscillating paradigmic ability for your understanding of existence. Like, you don't understand where you are. It could be that I'm in the same place that I was when I was 23. It's just a matter of illusions or not, okay? It's just a matter of, like, sometimes we think that we've made progress, but we've actually stayed the same place, but things in our lives have changed. Like, maybe the car's changed, this has changed, but maybe now you don't have close people in your life anymore that you really cared about. Maybe, once you elevated in life, you had to lose the girlfriend because she had a specific mindset of who she thought you were, okay? So I've literally just said, okay, fuck soft looks maxing, fuck this. I'll maybe try grow my beard, okay? But that's about it, bro. Okay, like this up and down of looks maxing. What's my rating? It's not helping anymore. The racks, I need the racks, bro. I need the racks. I need the okay. I like, for real. Okay, it gets to a point. I truly believe, right? If you're like a 5, like I am, okay, and someone can look at you, some girls can look at you and be like, you know what? If he had a car, maybe if he was in a better position in his life, maybe I would. That's a 5. That's a 5. Really, that's what a 5 is. Maybe I would. Okay, so I'm a maybe I would. Are you a maybe I would? Are you a maybe I would? It depends. Okay, so as a maybe I would, it is paramount that I have my life in order. Okay, but that is in itself a kind of like 360 where it comes back and you're like, if my looks were better, I would probably be in a better position. I'll probably have different friends. I'll probably have a job. I'll probably have this. I'll probably have that, but maybe I would lose other things. Okay. So really, what are we actually doing in life? What are we actually looking for? What are we actually serving? What are we actually heading towards is the question. What are we doing with this looks maxing? Is it the same as money maxing, but just reversed in a way that we don't actually realize what's actually really happening? I think it's the same as money maxing. I think trying to reach Chad status or Chad light status is the same as trying to become a millionaire in your location. It's the same thing. But we just reprogrammed it in a way where we believe we can somehow ascend through the realms of space and cut through the noise without going through the hard work. It's really weird for me. Really, really weird. Okay? And it's come to a point where I'm just like, fuck it. Fuck soft looks maxing, okay? It's hard maxing until now. It really got to a point where I was telling myself, I'm gonna hard looks max, to the point where I'm almost gonna do an MJ. An MJ. Imagine trying to think you're gonna do an MJ. Michael Jackson. I was thinking to myself, you know what? Leg lengthening first, right? Then the complexion, then the teeth, then obviously the zygomatic orbitals, if I'm gonna get extensions, well, what do you call those things again? I forgot what they called. Okay, then my eyes would probably be more deep set if I would do like a DJS. Okay, because I really do need a DJS. It's not a matter of, does this guy? No, it's a functional thing with me, okay? It's not even a looks maxing thing, okay? Like for me, looks maxing is a functional thing. It's not even about getting girls anymore. It's about actually living a life where you are actually not in suffering. I'm in suffering with my teeth. I'm in suffering, okay? So it's just one of those things where it's like, is it going to really improve your existence? Why is it that some people in our lives who are very lakabe lame, okay? I had to call bro out, okay? Like, I look at this motherfucker, I'm like, this guy's close to being a billionaire. Billionaire. He's close to being a billionaire. And he's probably one of the most unattractive dudes who have made money on social media and made a success of himself. We're told now that being good looking on social media is the paramount of the paramount of the paramount. Do you know what's more important than being good looking? Having creative presence. That is the one thing that's really important. Having creative presence. I can tell you right now, if you have creative presence, your life will change. Your ability to see through gaps in media, in social media, in how you look at friends and how you dress yourself, your creative presence will outshine even the greatest guys who have genetic capabilities, I promise you. Anyways, that's my bullshit for today. Fuck soft looks maxing. I'm done with this shit. Hard looks max until the day I die. Peace.